dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sithcast podcast. I'm one of your hosts, PJ, the Paradox Nerd, and alongside myself and myself and myself and myself, we got some special guests, but we also have our other co-hosts, Sean and Nilda, and we have some returning guests. We got Will, aka Diamond Figs, in the house, and we got Tony from Star Wars Sith. What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
What's up, guys? Will's rocking the shades, man.
What's
That's what we
up?
Is he blind?
need. Nice.
But
I'm Ray Charles.
oh my
yeah?
goodness.
He's like Kane in season 3. He's like,
Oh my goodness.
I see through the fools.
Wait.
The one with the force is with me. The one with the force
That
and
thing
force
is
is with me.
so
Oh, man.
cool, Nilda. I saw you put it on your story. That thing is so cool.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Where'd you get that, Nilda?
Millennium. Hold on. Millennium Workshop.
Oh wow, nice.
Very
This guy
cool.
makes legit stuff. He's making me my Fennec Shand helmet.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Are you
Ooh.
doing a whole like Fennec Shen outfit like with
Yeah, I have the whole cosplay and everything.
oh snap.
So
Nice.
I have my friend who's making me her gun, and then I have
Mhm.
Millennium Workshop who's gonna make me the whole helmet.
Oh nice. Are you cosplaying in MegaCon for
No, I won't have it in time, so I'm just gonna be Sith Leia. I have to dye my whole entire suit black.
Oh shoot.
Sith Leia.
Sith Leia.
Yep.
That's new.
Nice.
You've never done that before, right?
No, I only did regular Leia, and it's gonna be my first time ever cosplaying in the wild.
Oh
Nice.
wow, nice.
Ooh.
Very nice. Speaking of MegaCon, that is actually coming up pretty soon. I think
yeah.
pretty much
weeks.
everyone else except for me is going. I'm still trying to make it. I'm hoping there's some sort of like miracle, but because I really, really want to go. And on top of that, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of good, cool guests, and these guys are going. Sean's going. Nilda's going. I don't know who else is going on the chat. But yeah, there is a lot. I think there's also Mosh Isley, which is happening as well on
Yeah,
that. I think
the
that's Saturday.
Friday or Saturday,
Is it-
one of the days.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, one of those days. And
Saturday.
yeah, Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh man.
Saturday.
Yeah, but I know you guys are all going to MegaCon, but what are you guys most excited about? Or excited to do when you're in MegaCon?
Touch Hayden Christensen.
Okay. Hope he's not watching. He probably is not, but touch
Hey, me
Hayden
too.
Christian.
No.
Sean
No,
wants
I'll
to
be
touch Hayden
I'll be
Christensen.
honest with you. I'm more excited about asking Gina Carano to put me in a freaking headlock.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
I want my head on her boob. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, can I get in on that?
You should jump in the photo op with us.
Holy moly.
Oh yeah.
The
Right
Fri-
now, I found that's my new reason I'm going to MegaCon.
Just
Yeah,
to get
that-
into get
Yeah.
get
Friday.
really choked by Gina. Okay.
on that
Uh,
Friday, I got an autograph with Michael J. Fox, so I'm so
Oh
hyped.
shoot,
meet
dude.
Marty McFly. That's
Oh,
my
Yeah,
man.
childhood
that's
right
gonna be
there.
sick.
Where are you
I-
gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
signed by him?
Well, thanks to Nilda, I'm all of a sudden addicted to these damn plaques. So
Oh yeah.
every 2 hours, I'm hitting her up like, "Hey, what about this person? What about this person?" So I have like 2 plaques on the way, but I'm gonna have him sign that one, and then I have a plaque coming for Ezra. I'm gonna have the actor for Ezra sign a plaque that says Jabba the Hutt on it.
Tony,
Oh,
I'm gonna gift this to him.
Oh, that's so
the
cool.
twerking,
Oh
the twerking
my
Java.
God.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I have to see his reaction when you do that.
That is so creepy. I don't know
I'm
why.
gonna be like, I
that-
want to give this to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Tony. Serious question. What does Michael J. Fox's signature look like nowadays?
Mhm.
Like a signature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just asking, dude. I mean, it's a legit question. Like, you're gonna go get a signature from somebody, and
No comment.
Hey,
but-
I don't care what it looks like. It's the moment meeting him, seeing him, and getting it signed. It
It's
could look
probably a
terrible.
stamp.
I have no idea,
that's a good idea. It's a stamp.
but that's fine. I cannot wait for him to stamp my plaque, Marty McFly. McFly
oh man,
cannot
Oh,
wait.
McFly.
Like I said, it probably
Yeah,
looks
but I
like
mean-
an EKG.
Oh my goodness. What's up, Flex?
I'm being nice right now. I'm really.
Well, I'm
really-
Yeah, Flex.
I just
You
meant
know
what
what the
color
mess up-
Penny was going to use. I don't know what everybody else is talking
Yeah,
about.
but you know what the
so.
mess up thing is? We're saying this now to Tony, and watch. Tony is going to be at the signature and then
He's gonna
trying
think
not to
about it.
laugh so hard because of what we
Mhm.
said.
Oh, I could care less what this jabroni Will said. I'm gonna be hyped that I got McFly in front of me. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
McFly.
I won't be thinking
Well,
about Will when I'm with Marty. Don't worry, guys. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you will.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. About so Tony's looking forward to meeting Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox. How about you, Will?
Honestly, that would be my first convention where I've done
Mm.
Star Wars content. So just meeting other people would be super sick. I've actually
nice.
legit everybody who I make content with or like
Mhm.
talk to or been on streams with before, that this will
Yeah.
literally be my first one who I've ever met anybody else who's in the community. So that'll be pretty cool. And just to meet other Star Wars nerds and people like that, that'll be fun. It'll just be cool to hang out.
Yeah, I was gonna say too is that like that's one thing too I enjoy doing like when I do cons is that like you get to meet all the not only like the YouTubers that you collab with, but also the viewers and the listeners that like interact in the chat. Honestly, there's OBP Relics.
OBPK is gonna be there. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
be
he'll be
there, and
there.
I'm like, oh man. And you know what? When I went to Celebration the last time they had it here stateside, I had such a great time. And Sean was.
Yep.
I remember I told Sean like because I just wanted to lay low. When I went to Celebration, I just wanted to go in, just enjoy the content, like just look at the all the cool things, all the cool merch. But I didn't like that was probably like 20% of my time. 80% of my time was actually hanging out with other YouTubers, other fellow like viewers, listeners, other Star Wars fans, and it was so cool. I got to meet like RMD Collective, which is
Nice.
cool too because I got to meet him after he got his Trapper Wolf Black Series figure signed by Filoni. He was
So
showing me. He's
dope.
like, "Yo, I was there." I was like, "What? Are you freaking
Yup.
kidding me?"
That's so cool.
And you could see it in a lot of YouTube like clips. Like he's there, like
Yeah.
yeah, like trying to get Filoni to sign. So yeah, no, those are like the moments that like I treasure. Whenever I go to the cons, and I really,
Yeah.
oh, man, I wish I could go to MegaCon. I'm trying. I'm still trying. I'm not ruling it out. Hopefully, there's some sort of miracle Hail Mary that I could go out, even if I go down there for like 2 days or so, and then kind of
Yeah.
just chill and hang out. But yeah, no, Hayden's gonna be there. I met him. He's such a great guy, and congrats to
Yup.
those who got his who's getting his autograph or getting a picture taken with him. The one thing with him is that he takes his time with every person.
He
Yup.
does. He does. I cannot wait to look into his eyes again. Him and Hewen.
I haven't met Ewan, but is he like that too, Tony?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
he is an angel. This
He is an
man,
angel.
Oh my god, I've met him 3 times, bro.
Mhm.
Angel every time, bro. Angel every
The
time.
accent is what gets me.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Because
just so nice.
when I walked
Mhm.
up to him, I was like, "Hello there," and he was like, "Hello there," and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I just want to put you in
yeah.
my pocket."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's so cool, and yeah, hopefully if not this MegaCon, maybe there is another convention that I want to hit up this year or can hit up this year that where I get to another chance to meet all of them even hang out with you guys. I'm still planning to go to ICCC.
Yeah, you better.
I'm hoping that they get like more guests on the on their convention.
Oh, they
So,
will.
But
I do have one serious question though. Sean, are you okay if I bring a child leash and then I attach my one wrist to your wrist so we don't get lost?
okay. I was about to say.
I thought she was like, "You're gonna put it around your neck, and I'm gonna walk you around the car."
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
what is
I'm not
this?
cosplaying in Slave Leia. I'm going as
Hut
regular
Slayer
Leia.
Leia. Hut
Hut
Slayer
Slayer
Leia.
Leia. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
By the way, I was going to address the chat real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, I want to make a real quick announcement before I address the chat. I am giving away, once we hit 1,000 subs, I'm serious, giving away a signed Ray Park plaque and a
I
Hot
need it.
Toy Shore Trooper. So definitely subscribe, hit that like button, help us out. Flex is in the house. What's up, Flex? By the way, awesome interview, man.
Yeah,
Awesome,
yeah, it was good.
man. It was
Oh,
good,
yes.
man.
Yes.
You know,
thank
and you know, I could
Flex
see
is
like,
awesome.
yeah, Flex is awesome, and dude, he was
Yeah.
super excited, like just in that interview, and it's cool to see Flex like that because you know Flex is such
Yeah.
a cool, super like soft-spoken, nice guy. You know, he actually has a great collection. I got the pleasure to kind of like
yes.
go over his house and kind of hang out with him for a little bit. So shout out to Flex. Thank you for tuning in. We got this guy, Tony. We got Jedi Chisel.
Double
For
dipping.
Shizzle. For Sizzle.
Nizzle.
Nizzle. Who else is here? Flex says boobies. Yes. Boobies. Gianni. What's up, Gianni? Thank you for
What
tuning
up?
in. Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but thank you for tuning in.
That's Mark Zuckerberg.
Hey, Mark, how's it going? I heard you were building like some sort of like shelter in Hawaii. I want to know what's going on. Please tell me.
For him, his
Billy
all his
Haynes.
other lizard friends.
What up, Billy?
Yeah, and by the way, I want to know really quick, not Star Wars related topic, but what is going on in Miami? There's some sort of alien down
Bro,
there.
there was a
Yeah,
there was an alien.
they're
There
just
was
from
an alien.
interdimensional beings. This is a regular day in Miami.
It was
Bro,
a
that's
portal.
just South Beach.
It's a
It was
portal.
a portal.
There's a port, dude. I've been like, I don't know why I was obsessed with that, like trying to find out what the hell was going on.
Yeah,
is-
it makes no sense because it's 2024. Everyone's iPhone is 4K. There's no way there wouldn't be a 4K video anywhere.
So apparently, in
sense.
one of the videos I was watching, they were saying that when the people were leaving the mall, the cops were making them delete their videos off their
Yeah.
phone.
Hundreds of people running in a mass
Oh.
hysteria.
Yeah, I know.
Malarkey.
I text one of my friends who's a firefighter from Miami Beach, and I was like, I sent him the video of like a portal, and I was like, dude, I know that you were working that detail. What the F happened?
Yeah.
And he was like, Nilda, I swear to God to you. He's like, I don't know. He was like, all we know is that we got a call stating that it was, hold on, I'm going to pull up the actual text message.
Sorry, guys.
He said it was like an actual code that I guess they use for when there's like a severe thing going
ET.
on.
ET. ET phone home. ET phone
So
home.
code 4 means like you need all the police department to come because it's really bad. So that's all they were informed was that it was a code 4 and that apparently there was, so what he says is we were hearing on the radio that there was guns, kids were shooting, and that people were throwing fireworks into different stores.
Oh, okay. That's not like aliens.
But I asked him, I said, do you think it was aliens? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, they weren't allowing us to go to certain spots. He goes, the police were taking care of that. He goes, they had fire rescue go somewhere else.
Okay. Interesting. Anyway,
I'm still in my mind thinking it was an alien because I'm pretty sure I saw one a couple months ago and I have the videos to prove it.
There's a lot of aliens in Miami though. They're just
Well, this wasn't in Miami. This was in Wilton.
you're scratching
Manors.
they got like chap lips.
Yeah, you
Hey,
walk
guys.
around South Beach anytime after 9 p.m., you're bound to see a couple aliens around there looking like Men in Black.
You got some of that rebel. Was that from the Dave Chappelle show? The Rebels.
Red balls.
Remember?
Got any red balls?
What's up, Gianni? Who else is here? We got Rogue 5 Cantina. What's going on?
Joe.
Joe.
What do you know,
Joe.
you know.
Who else is here? He goes, evening fellow Star Wars addicts.
Big
Speaking of
know
Star
that.
Wars addict, I think Sean renamed his screen name to Star Wars
Oh, dude, I
Addict
forget.
73.
73.
So, but yeah, guys, like MegaCon's it's around the corner.
John's in the chat too. Just
Mr.
popped in.
Celestri.
Oh, what's up, John?
I just want to hug him.
What's
Oh
up,
wait,
John?
there's more. I forgot to scroll. There's more. And there's more. Let's see who else is here. Jake Bream in the house. What's up, Jake? Thank you
What's
for
up,
tuning in, Jake. Hit that like button, guys. Pats fan. What's up,
Hi,
Pats?
Pats fan.
That.
I think we said hi to Billy Haynes. And we got John Celestri in the house. By the way, please check out his website. Or Sean and Nilla, if you want to put it up, definitely check out his website. He's the animator, illustrator, who drew the holiday Boba Fett in the holiday special. So
The
Shout
only
out.
thing
Oh,
I
that
want to
thing
know
is
is if John's
sick.
coming to ICCC. Because if he is,
yeah,
I need to hug
Yeah.
this man. I love him.
yeah, he's super awesome. That's such a
John,
love
let us
him.
know if you're going to ICC this year.
Yeah.
Please.
So, anyways, yeah. So
They're flying
ICCC definitely want to hit that up. I know there is another convention which I'm going to share right now that's happening in Dallas, and still kind of early, but man, they got some heavy hitters already showing up to this convention. We got. I don't know some of them. I don't know who Barry Lowen is. I think he looks like he plays the Mando, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See,
Chris
It's not-
Bartlett, who we had on the
Chris
show.
Bartlett. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely would like to meet him in person.
That was a good interview.
Yeah, that
a
was
good
an
show.
awesome. Daniel Romero.
I'm
you
so
know,
excited to meet Dickie Beer.
Ooh, that's dope.
Dickie
That's
Beard.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, we got the body double or the stunt double for Tamora Morrison in the Book of Boba.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of. We got Femi Taylor. Oh my goodness,
She's
Julie
so
Dolan.
sweet.
Oh.
So actually, I was telling Tony today the VIP tickets for this is actually super cheap. It's $275 for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's good
they
for
said that
VIP.
there's more people coming. This isn't nothing.
Yeah. So we had Rory Ross on the show about a month ago, right?
Mhm.
And he was saying, right, he didn't want to say too much, but apparently there is some bigger guests they're on their way to this convention. So I don't know. I don't know if I should hit. I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta wait and see. There's a lot of conventions I want to hit up this year. So, but anyways, guys, let's move on to something we're just gonna hit the ground running, and we're gonna touch upon some major topics tonight.
You guys didn't pick anything up?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Okay.
But basically, yes. Will, you had something? Oh,
No.
oh, okay. But I was gonna say is that I guess Disney. There's some rumors, or I don't know if this is official, but they announced the What If show. Is that official or is that just rumor?
No, it's not
It's a
official.
rumor.
Nothing's
Rumors.
official anymore.
Oh
I know,
my
right?
gosh! Really?
It's a
Oh my
rumor.
gosh!
Like
Yeah.
Hey, you
everything
got to
else.
say something to distract the people.
Yeah. Yep.
What are they making this stuff up along the way?
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Sounds
my
good
gosh.
though.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would do a What If. To be honest, that was one of the main topics tonight. Is what if Disney didn't buy Star Wars? What's
I've
your
been making
opinion on
videos for the past month now about what if segments. So it's needs to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about. Let's go, Will. Will, what do you think? What happens if we rewind to go back in time and George Lucas decides to we convince George Lucas don't sell it to Disney and he sells it to someone else? Who would you want them to sell the IP to, or who would you want George to sell the IP to?
At that time,
Yeah, at that time.
what year was that? 2012.
2012, yeah.
What else
Yeah.
was coming out around 2012? Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think of other
Universal? I think Universal
Pro-
was still.
No, because Universal was making clunkers, dude.
Yeah. Fox was Fox. around?
Maybe
No, but Fox.
honestly, the people
Yeah.
who I would have put in charge of that were like maybe the people who were in charge of the TV department at AMC, because at that time, like The Walking Dead and Breaking
Oh,
Bad
yeah,
were doing
yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
That was like the heyday of that stuff.
Yeah.
So in terms of like really good television, because
Mhm.
at that time too, we were still like potentially going to get that 13-13 game and the
Mhm.
Bounty Hunter show that George
Yep.
was
Yeah.
working on. Like, I would love to see those. I know Walking Dead fell off hard,
Oh.
but those initial seasons were very cool.
HBO.
HBO too, yeah, because I mean, like, well, because the people who worked on Breaking Bad, they
Mhm.
were directly influenced by like The Sopranos.
Mhm.
So
Oh, yeah.
for me, like, just to think of that kind of darker side of things that Star Wars was pushing into with Dark Horse Comics and The Force Unleashed and that kind of stuff, I'd say probably AMC's greenlighting department would be pretty cool. There's nothing that like fandom proven I could say was going on at that time other than like what, like WB for doing the Dark Knight stuff.
Yeah.
And Man of Steel was Man of Steel out at that time? I think so.
Yeah,
Or
it was.
maybe it was a little bit later. But stuff like that would probably be my only options for that time. Nowadays,
And
I would probably say I would probably say Disney's still owning it. I just think that there maybe some different people at the helm would be it. Like,
Yeah.
when Kevin Feige said that, or when they said that Kevin Feige was going to make a Star Wars project and produce one, I was super excited because that was at the heyday of like what was going on with Endgame and Infinity War and like
Yeah.
that entire culmination of Marvel stories.
Yeah.
So, and him being at the helm of that, I'd be like, "Look, let's go. Let's do this with Star Wars. Are you kidding me? Let's
Yeah.
make some cool stuff." And then, but honestly, too, like now that Dave's in the CCO position, I still have hope for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're at new training grounds right now, so who knows? I mean, they're doing so many rewrites with stuff in terms of Disney. Tony and I were talking about it earlier. Like, it's interesting to me that they can only do one good thing at a time. It feels like,
Yeah.
like they can only do like, oh, Ahsoka's coming out, but Marvel's not doing anything, or Marvel's doing something, but there's nothing Star Wars. So it's either got to be one or the other rather than having all hands on deck for everything all at once. Like, there's enough people, there's enough good creatives, and there's enough good writers and screenwriters who keep saying they're going to make stuff and then getting shelved. And what, Tony,
Yeah.
we made the list earlier of like,
Mhm.
there were like 9 projects. The Guillermo del Toro Jabba the Hutt thing, or the 2 guys from Game of Thrones doing the Dawn of the Jedi thing, or
Yeah.
like how many script writers, the guy from Lost who was going to originally do the Rave movie, the other 2 guys who were originally going to do the Rey movie, like how many people sign on to write a script for a Star Wars project and then get dropped? You know what I mean? Or even James Mangold was originally going to do that like R-rated Boba Fett film.
Buffett, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And they got shelved. Yeah.
Exactly. So like how many times are there projects that could potentially happen that just get shelved? So at this point, with everybody grasping at straws with like, oh, there might be a what if, or Ray film postponed indefinitely. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, it's going to come out in 2026 December. Like nobody knows anything. And for the amount of time that we've spent in this like stale Star Wars era post Ahsoka, it hasn't been very long, but after the strike, I mean, there are 7 projects that we could potentially get a trailer for, or at least a release date for, and we haven't gotten anything. So I don't know. Tony and I were saying earlier that I just wish somebody from Star Wars like what James Gunn used to do when he would tweet and be like, somebody would be like, "Oh, Superman's not wearing the red underpants in his James Gunn DC," and James Gunn would be like, "This isn't true," and just quote tweet it. Like, I would love for somebody at Disney or Lucasfilm or Star Wars to just like fact check this stuff, because they see it. Like,
Yeah.
if you go on Twitter and you type in Star Wars, whatever the topic of the day is the number one thing that everybody's talking about, because it is stale right now. So there's usually only one thing to talk about at one time. Like the Mando news, nobody was talking about anything else other than the Mando news. The what if thing, nobody was talking about that other than the what if stuff. Now the Rey stuff. Whatever
Yeah.
it'll be tomorrow, maybe Skeleton Crew. They're going to add a clone Boba Fett. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's so like one track mind with a lot of this stuff that I just wish a representative from Star Wars would be like, no, this isn't true. Yes, Daisy Ridley is still signing on. Yes, it's still happening. Or no, this is correct. This is not happening. I would just like some corroboration from the studios. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
to be honest, though, I just kind of wish they would just shut up. I'm talking about like all these, like, I don't know what Disney's doing, or people in Lucasfilms, but I just wish they would just shut up for like a long time. Let us speculate, and just hit us with like the projects or the all the content. It's just that
Isn't that kind of what's happening now, though?
Do you mean
No,
like when it's done and ready, like it's done and ready, then give it to us?
Yeah, or just like you're close to it, not like, oh, what if?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just
you mean like announcements, like when KK did the like she did like the Kevin Feige style thing with all the logos on the back, and then like 30% of those projects actually got made.
Nothing from there.
Yeah, like
and
the Droid series, Rangers of the New Republic,
Lando.
Bro, I was so excited for the Droid series.
Lando, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Lando is in like production for so long. Or
Yeah, but
pre-production.
even what's his face? Glover, he said, Donald Glover, and I think his brother said that they were going to continue that project even without Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I know. I remember reading that, and I was like, "Are they buying the rights?
Like
Are they
Zack
asking
Snyder
for
did with Rebel
permission?"
Moon. He's like,
I was
"Oh,
getting
got
ready to
Star
say,
Wars for ya."
And look
call
how
it
bad
Rebel
Rebel,
Moon.
look how bad Rebel Moon was.
It'll be about Kando Laurisian.
And for example,
You're gonna call it Space Pimps.
That would actually be sick. I would watch that.
But I'll give you guys an example. So I guess there's a lot of like Warhammer fans that are really excited for Henry Cavill, like kind of like helping produce the Warhammer like series.
He's like a fan of it.
He's a
Dude,
fan.
I loved him in The Witcher. Are you kidding me?
Oh
Those
my God,
first
he was
seasons of The
fantastic
Witcher
in The
were
Witcher.
great.
But you don't hear anything coming out of that project. It's like, oh yeah, he's doing it, and that's it. There's no like, oh, they're gonna do this, oh, they might do this, and nothing happens. Like, I just kind of wish that.
I don't think Warhammer's like as obviously not. It's obviously not as big of an IP as something like Star Wars, where people are constantly trying to uncover news regarding Star Wars. Like people are like, oh, my uncle's mailman works for the guy who delivers UPS for Lucasfilm, and he says that he got coffee with a guy who knows Dave Filoni, and they say that the Rey movie is happening in April 2027.
Bro,
and then everybody will be like, Rey movie, April 2027, confirmed. And then at the bottom, it'll be like, this is just a rumor. Please do not. Blah, blah, blah. We don't actually know what's happening. And then it takes off. It's like, it's such an echo chamber of this small thing getting absolutely blown up because people want clicks. And look, we talk about it too. It's fun to speculate. I just think that there's a difference between news coming out and then people also it's a difference between reporting and discussion, I think is the gray area on something like Twitter. You know what I mean?
Just the facts, man. Just the facts.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like there's so many leakage out of Lucasfilms, in terms of, because like there were some leaks about like what was happening in season 3 of Mando, and I think we talked about it too, right? Like, remember when PJ
told me, PJ sent me the Reddit, because I'm one of those type of people that don't like to be surprised. So PJ sent me the Reddit of what season 3 was supposed to be like. Remember, PJ? I read the whole entire thing. And I wrote PJ back and I was like, all right, that's it. I already know how the show ends. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, and then one of the things too was like, which they got right too, was that Grogu is in like an IG-12, right? And I'm like, no way, they're not gonna effing do that. That's so stupid, and they did. And with the Rise of Skywalker, one big huge Star Wars movie, there was leakage there too. So it's like, what
Yeah.
is going on in Lucasfilms that someone there is? It's probably like
I don't know, dude. They got it right with the Luke thing in Mando
Hmm.
season 2. Nobody knew that was coming, and that was like a crazy surprise.
Oh well,
That's because they actually let Filoni and Dave
I predicted
cook.
it, by the way.
They let them cook. The fact
Yeah.
that they let
Yeah.
this season was like, all right, Kathleen Kennedy is like, all right, we need more
You
Grogu.
did not predict Luke Skywalker
Nobody did.
before Mando season 2
I
came out.
did.
While
did.
you were watching
But
it, you were like, "Oh, he's got to look for a Jedi." You go through that
No.
list, you throw a dart, and you're like, "It's either
Ah.
Cal Kestis or Luke
There's,
Skywalker."
yeah, there's
No,
three,
you
got
there's like
Luke.
3 Jedi. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I did predict it.
No,
No,
PJ did
come
predict
on.
it. No.
I did.
We have the
I had-
video. We have
I
the
have
video.
a video of it. I know. And by the way, Nilda and Sean are like sick of it because I always like refer to it.
No, I'm backing you up, dude. I was
know.
there.
I'm just saying.
All
I'm just
right,
saying.
I
Like
need
you
to
guys
hear
are.
He-
this then.
So
Explain
I-
what it is.
I
you are
told-
okay. Good.
Will,
okay,
I told
Don't
PJ
pull my
that
leg.
the 2 Jedis I thought that Grogu was looking for, I said 3. I thought it was Ezra. I thought it was Mace Windu, and I said my
Mm.
third one was Cal Kestis. I forgot who Sean said, but I remember PJ the whole entire time was like, "It's Luke Skywalker," and all of us were like, "It can't be," and he's like, "Watch, it's gonna be Luke."
Oh,
Yeah,
but
well-
that was after that episode where he's
No,
on.
This was
I have-
before.
This is what
Then
I was
how did
doing
you know he
this-
was looking for Jedi?
So here's the thing. This is
Here
so
he goes.
the only reason why I kind of like had a good feeling that Luke Skywalker was coming back because Mark Hamill made a tweet that he was done with Star Wars completely. Like, and the thing too, I was like, no, why would he announce that? Right?
Yeah, he's
Like, what
not
would-
through with money.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker. Why would you say, "Oh, I'm not doing any more projects," unless he's using that to throw us off, right?
Ooh.
So do you think
So-
we're going to see him again then because he just said all that stuff like 6 or 7 months ago about him not wanting to do it and this story's done and
Mhm.
somebody else recast or do it in animation like he was just in an interview at like a convention or something a few months ago and he was like nobody needs to see the story of Luke's. Oh no, it was on Good Morning America. He was like nobody needs to see the story of Luke Skywalker anymore.
Yeah,
Do you think he's coming back then?
Yeah, he's
PJ?
I think he is going to come back. If
All
Filoni,
right. Well, that's
he's
cool.
going to come
I
back.
love Luke.
He's going to come back in the Mando movie. I know it's like a cliche thing to say,
That's
but
my feeling, though. I
he's
think
gonna
he'll
come back
in the
because
You
movie.
think they're
know,
going to do
fa-
deep fake again?
At the end
Yes.
of the movie.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it might
Okay,
be better.
here it is.
He
Here it is,
found
guys.
the video.
I know you guys are sick of what's going to happen. But here's my prediction. I think Luke Skywalker is going to show up. He's the
Oh, but you predicted this
Secret
during the
for the
season, though.
season.
Before
no.
the
This
finale.
season was
This
was
before.
Baby Yoda.
I need
Season two is Luke
timestamps,
Skywalker.
dates, and receipts.
And they told him, listen, throw everyone off. Say it in your Instagram that you're done with Star Wars. You're
We're
not
talking
coming back.
Hamill, Luke Hamill.
Luke Hamill, Mark
Being
Hamill.
Mark Hamill being in the.
Yeah, they're gonna de-age him.
You're gonna de-age him that much?
They
Yeah,
did what's the name in the Winter Soldier? What was it?
Robert
Yeah.
Redford.
Robert Redford. Yeah, they did with him too.
Okay. All right.
So he's gonna come in. He's gonna say, "Give me that Baby Yoda right
So they're
now."
using, what you're saying is
You
they're
guys are
gonna
doing.
they're gonna use all the whole VFX budget on de-aging.
Look, PJ was
did.
talking
Yeah,
about there
so-
being too much leaks in Star Wars, and he had insider information. So
No,
maybe
but see-
he's the problem.
See,
Maybe
so
maybe he's got the inside info.
No, I don't.
And we're all just at the helm here. So
It was
PJ,
just-
will there be a what if series? Is the Rey movie delayed? We'll see what PJ
No.
has. to
So,
say.
by the way, it's just probably it was just luck. I just don't know why, but I was in tune with the Force at that moment. But I remember it was Thor and Matt. They were laughing their asses off because they didn't believe me. They're like, "Yeah, get that." They're gonna like you heard it. Like they're gonna de-age him that much. I'm like, I don't know. I think they will because Also, another thing that made me think that what made me think that he was coming back was, how do you top season 1? Because it, like with Grogu, Baby Yoda, that was a big surprise, right? The best way to top that is bring Luke Skywalker back, and on top of that, they made all these announcements that Boba Fett's coming back. What's her name? Bo-Katan was coming back. Why would they announce those major appearances? Right? There's no surprise then during the season, unless those are like they're trying to throw us off by making those big surprises and leaving the real big surprise towards the end of the season.
We knew Ahsoka was coming too. Like we kind of knew Ahsoka beforehand. I think Boba was a surprise because I know I had a heart attack the first episode when I saw Tamora Morrison, because right away I'm like, Boba, like I was shocked. Like that was a surprise. But we knew Bo-Katan was casted as Katie Sackhoff, and then we knew Ahsoka was coming. We knew that.
But why would
I'm
they
gonna quote Kanye West right now. Ahsoka may have been the greatest show that I've ever seen, but Luke Skywalker was the greatest season finale of all time.
Yeah, that is
Star Wars. Because I'm so embarrassed to even show my live reaction. I was like booger fest crying at 4 a.m.
Dude, I'm so happy I wasn't doing content at that time, because
I
was
wish
on the floor
I was.
like a child.
Will, I
Applesauce
literally
sitting
was
on the rug like a child.
Will, I was hugging my pillow like, oh my God, it's happening. And I'm filming this and sending it to people, and they were like, Nilda, why are you crying so hard?
When Bo-Katan goes, it's one X-Wing, I was like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
And then when you got to see like R2 in the back of the X-Wing, I was like,
yeah. Then you see the one black glove, you see the robe, the green lightsaber, you're in tears the whole time.
And then when he when he revealed himself, I was like, oh my God, it's happening.
I remember that was the part where I stopped crying, because the robe, like the hood came off, and I was like, all right, I got to see this thing. What is he going to look like? I'm like, who did they get for Luke Skywalker? What does this guy's face look like? And I was like, I remember I wiped my tears and I was like, all right, I guess he looks good. He looks all right. It's not that bad.
I honestly thought that they were getting what's his name, Sebastian
Stan.
I thought they were, because for years
Stan
they kept saying that he looked like him, like that was like it could be his child.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say too, like, to be honest, like, I thought they're going to go like even better, like do a lot better in season 3, like maybe have Han and Leia show up, but dude, there was so many like inconsistencies with season 3. Like it did not feel like Favreau like had it like a huge part of it or something. It just didn't. It felt off.
I think
right.
Season 3 suffered from what's going on with this Mando movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like it felt like I don't know, with the Lizzo and Jack Black episode. I was like, what is this?
And two, like, at that point, we had already seen Mando and Grogu return and reunite in Book of Boba Fett. So
way too fast.
I think there was a lot, and now we're just seeing the repercussions, because all that stuff was COVID too. Like they didn't really know what they were doing. Production was super small on all of that stuff, and it was all being shot right at that time. Because at the end of, was it Mando season 2, we got the Book of Boba Fett, like him sitting down at Jabba's thing. Like we saw Luke Skywalker, and then it faded to black, and then we saw Boba Fett kill Bib Fortuna and sit down on the throne. Like that 10 minutes of Star Wars was like Return of the Jedi again. So to see that, and then they already had a lot of Book of Boba Fett done by that point. I want to know how much of the Luke stuff in Book of Boba Fett was done at the time the finale of Mando season 2 came out, because that CGI stuff is so different.
Oh yeah.
So much better.
Yeah. I just, to be honest though, I just felt like all the execs were like screaming their heads off when they saw that Mando was giving away Grogu. They're like, there's our cash cow. Bring him back. We
Yeah.
and Jon Favreau probably didn't want to bring Grogu back. There's a reason
that
why
fast.
that season finale happened, or that moment happened where he's giving away that Grogu.
Yeah.
Like, why would you like put so much effort into that scene? And then, okay, but just kidding, he's back.
Yeah, we
Oh, by
ran
the
the
way-
numbers. We're bringing him back. It's like,
Yeah, just kidding, guys. He's not away.
yeah.
He's coming back. Like, I just honestly feel like they were probably gonna take a break from Grogu and just focus on Mando, and then bring him back in later seasons. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe the execs or producers, maybe Kathleen Kennedy, they were like, no, that's our cash cow. We make so much money with him. You got to bring him back. And they probably pressured him or pressured Favreau to bring him back in the Book of Boba. Like, why would you bring him back in the Book of Boba? Wouldn't you want to
Yeah.
bring him
Yeah.
back in Mando
Well, when you
season
took
3?
when you took 2 episodes out of Book of Boba and dedicated it to Mandalorian just to bring Grogu back, like,
Yep.
come on, like that was just terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that's the Book of Boba, not Mando. Like, it felt like, what?
Give
I mean,
Boba
just
Fett
that-
his respect.
Yeah,
Boba
yeah.
got robbed.
Oh, he got gypped.
yeah. So
Not good.
I'm still mad. I told Tony I'm still mad that whole conversation I had with Tamora Morrison, my freaking phone failed.
yeah.
I said to him, he goes, "What did you think of Book of Boba Fett?" I was like, "They made you out to be a bitch," and he started laughing. And then, I said to him, I go, "Is there going to be a season 2?" And then he says, the guy with the cowboy hat, he's like, took over
Mhm.
creativity. He's like, maybe you guys should let him know that season 2 needs to be fixed.
yeah.
And I'm so mad I didn't get none of
Cameoed
that
in his
on
own
there.
What up, Andrew? That's hilarious.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Oh
fun.
yeah.
That's
really
funny
did.
as hell.
He did.
He really did.
cameoed in his own show.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, I mean, and I enjoyed it. It's Boba. I love Boba, but I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, Tony, just so really quick, what if Disney didn't buy Star Wars? Like, at that time, who would you want to have bought Star Wars, or would you have want like maybe George Lucas to kind of like pass the torch down to his kids? I'm surprised his kids didn't want to like carry the mantle, because didn't his daughter write some episode or direct some episodes in Rebels, not Rebels, Clone Wars.
Did she? I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. And his son was the original voice actor for the Micro Clone Wars movie.
Yeah,
Mm.
like, I mean, like, if George Lucas is your father, wouldn't you be like, hey dad, I love Star Wars too, give me the torch?
Yeah, but maybe
Yeah.
he didn't trust them with his work of art.
I don't know, because his daughter wrote some episodes or directed some episodes in Clone Wars, so there has
Or
to be
maybe
some.
they also didn't want to have that big responsibility, because if you screw up something that your father created, you
Mhm.
don't want to be the person that screwed up your dad's, masterpiece.
I don't know. It's just kind of. I mean, yeah, but go ahead, Tony. Who would you?
So I don't really know or care. I would want whoever would have took George Lucas's advice, because he had a script for the sequels. So
Mhm.
whatever studio would have been like, we'll take Star Wars. Oh, you wrote 7, 8, and 9. Cool. Thanks for doing it for us and doing that, because we could have had Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Maul and Darth Talon. And like,
Mhm.
to see that story would have been
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
So we were robbed. Anyone who would have did that, and then they probably would have took advice from him, asked
Mhm.
for feedback or pointers, instead of like throwing him to the side and casting him away. So whoever would have showed him the respect, because I mean, it's George, bro. He's a treasure.
I know. And I think in Bob Iger's book, he I think admitted that he didn't do George's treatments for 7, 8, 9 just because he read the negative reviews for the prequels. So
Idiots.
I think at the time he didn't want to take a chance just because he read the script, and it involved midichlorians, and you know how midichlorians triggers some fans. So that's why. So But
Yeah, it's
you say
crazy, man.
anybody, you say anybody, right? Just as long as they.
Whoever would have gave me Darth Maul against Luke Skywalker, just thinking about that is crazy. Like I need like an animated of that, like a what if
Mhm.
Yeah.
like that would be insane. Cause like Darth Maul, like that's my guy. That's my favorite. So imagine him against Luke and like their like convo back and forth, them slick talking to each other and stuff. Oh, it'd be a dream to see that, man.
Oh man. Yeah. How about you, Nilda?
Amazon.
Amazon. But was Amazon? Amazon wasn't in the game yet, though, right? Or did they have enough money to buy?
Yeah, they were.
I don't
in the
know.
game, right?
I'm pretty sure they would have had enough money to buy. I see it as because the reason why I wanted Amazon to purchase them is because I feel it would have given us an adult version of Star Wars. We would have seen probably lightsabers really going into people as a stormtroopers
dismemberment.
actually getting very
Mhm.
actually shooting people as opposed
People
to
getting
like
arms chopped off at sabers.
yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
I miss that.
Yeah, can I tell you there was actually some some guy who actually did some mods on the Jedi Survivor and is actually making he made the people like get their limbs chopped off or stormtroopers chopped off in that mod. Oh, man, stupid. Yeah. But how about you, Sean? Who would you have picked?
If I was George, I would have kept it. I would have hired John and Dave and gave them the playbook.
Damn, that's a good
Imagine that.
answer.
Dude, that's what I would have done. Like, I mean, it's a what if. So in a perfect world, yeah, you keep it close to your heart, but you let the two guys just have the reins and you just chime in once in a while. And imagine John and Dave would be able to go straight to George anytime they want and be like, hey, what do you think about this? And George just puts a little input. They put their little tweak on it.
Mhm.
And you know, you got the playbook. It's
heavy.
and
never.
George still makes money because he still owns it, but he's got other people in charge of it. And he's the he's kind of like the assistant coach that used to be a head coach for 30 years and knows what he's doing, but he just doesn't want the responsibility.
Yeah, Andrew Haley makes a good point. How about Netflix? Because Netflix was big around that time too.
Yeah. Do you think they would? I guess George wouldn't have a say so, but if you would sell it, would you have anything like a clause saying Star Wars can't be too violent or whatever? It still has to be made for kids. Because I could see like Netflix getting it kind of like they did with Daredevil, like go crazy with it and like
dark, real dark.
Yeah,
real
Yeah.
dark.
Like you'll see like
Yeah.
a real like the Sith Empire be very
Sithy.
evil. Sithy.
yeah,
Yeah, Sithy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's a lot of like what ifs, right? Just because, to be honest, like at the time when Disney bought Star Wars, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Like we're gonna have, but now I was hyped.
Yeah,
I think
we
a lot
all
of people were hyped, just because now, like, okay, George can, give it to someone that has a lot of money, a lot of resources, but I just never predicted it would go this way, what if Star Wars Theory bought it? I don't think it was relevant at the time yet, but if he did, it would have been awesome. But yeah, no, for me, I just think that if he kind of passed the torch to his kids, or someone within Lucasfilms, right? And you guys know at the time who his right-hand man was in Lucasfilms?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, he's the one who picked Kathleen Kennedy to be in charge of it all.
Yeah.
Oh no, before that.
Yeah.
Oh, was she?
Dave? I don't know. I mean, during that time, he said that he wouldn't sign the contract unless KK was the one in charge.
Really?
Yeah. So and that's another thing too. Like everybody who doesn't like Kathleen Kennedy, and they were like, "I wish it was George's Star Wars." It's like, yeah, does he like what's happening now? Probably not.
No.
However,
He
he's the
did
one who
pick
picked
her.
Yeah, I think too. It might have been maybe like a bait and switch. I don't think Kathleen Kennedy should take all the blame. I just feel like probably the people above her should, like the
Yeah,
bye-byers.
she's being told what to do as well.
Yeah, I'm sure she's being told what to do. You got to add
Yeah,
this.
no,
or-
absolutely.
So Yeah. Oh, what if? What if? What if? What if?
What if?
Anyway, let's move on. Rogue Five Cantinas goes. I think all of us Star Wars nerds should all pitch in and buy it.
Right.
Damn, Joe, it's not your birthday again. Joe tries to get it to buy everything like it's his birthday, even Star Wars.
I think if the entire community pitched it, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Yeah, $4 billion. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Star Wars bounty pickups. Awesome answers, by the way, guys. Really awesome answers.
I just love how what is it? Will got very like deep into it.
Oh, with
go, Will.
What is this? Will, what is this face you're making?
What do you mean?
Do you have to fart?
Will stroked out for a second.
No, I already did.
Did you just say he stroked out for a second?
Yeah, he was just like, oh.
No, I was signing signatures like Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
Oh my God, please don't do that. You're going to make me think this the whole entire time at MegaCon and I will laugh. I'm not good at this stuff. Like, I
What?
will laugh.
I was just using a red marker. That's all I meant. Is that I was using a different colored marker. I don't understand what you guys are
After
talking about.
I get the autograph, I'm gonna tell Michael J. Fox what you said, and he's
That's
gonna
fine.
He's gonna talk shit about you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling.
Do
I'm
it. Do it.
snitching.
I dare you. I dare you.
I'm a show.
Michael J. Fox, I love you. Teen
No,
Wolf
no, you
is your the best thing you ever did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Back to the Future
actually,
one. Back to the Future one.
Back to the Future. Frightener.
No, what
Teen
was the
Wolf.
movie where he pretends to he pretends that he's rich and works at oh my God. That he works for
Blade Runner.
no. Hold on. It'll come to me. I'm gonna look it up
Yeah.
while you guys talk.
All right.
Family Ties. You guys.
No, not Family
you guys too
Ties.
young for Family Ties.
Oh, I love him in Family Ties.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What is it? The Secret to My Success.
Oh, I never saw it.
I never
What?
saw that.
That
Did
movie
he go
is
back
great.
in time in that one?
No, he didn't.
No, I never saw that. All right, hey,
That's the one where he goes 88 ticket watch.
He was also great in The Frighteners.
Frighteners.
Hey,
I
yeah,
love the
I
Frighteners.
love the
man.
I love The
Frighteners.
Frighteners.
OP said Doc Hollywood. Yes. Doc
Or
Hollywood was good.
for the love of money, where he's the guy who's the manager at the hotel.
Mhm.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember
He's
that
been
one.
in a lot of movies.
Hey Tony, is it Back to the Future 1 or 2 for you?
It's tough. Oh man, it's tough. It's probably gonna be more the first one, but I like so much more in the second because I love
Really?
the hoverboard. I love the Air Mags. But the first one's just so classic,
Yeah,
man.
the first
I
one's
know.
classic. I struggle. I
Yeah.
can't watch the second one.
What?
People love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
people
love
love it,
it.
and I can't get through
All
it.
the future
I
stuff.
love the second one.
I
The
don't
little
know,
pizza,
man.
and it goes big, and oh man.
I've tried, and it's tough even now, like to go back because it's so dated, and it's like, ooh, this is rough.
Mm.
Because I remember Gabe was saying how he loves the second one, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go and give it a shot again. I made it 10 minutes into it, and I'm like, no,
Oh man.
I couldn't do it. It's the first one all day.
Yeah.
Hot take. I think the third one might be my favorite.
Really?
The Wild
Yeah.
West?
I
Wow.
really like the third one. I
Oh.
really like the third one.
Really?
Because it's so different from the other two. I feel
It
like
is.
1 and 2 are the same movie, just in 2 parts. Like if they
Mhm.
showed those movies back to back in the theater, it would feel like one movie. But the third one feels more like a sequel than the second one does. You know what I mean?
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a
Yeah.
continuation. Because like in the first movie, like you kind of saw where they left off,
But
and
Yeah.
the
but
second
the-
one just picks up from.
But the
where it
problem
started.
with that, if they were a continuation, you'd be like, man, the beginning of this movie started out so good. What happened?
Oh, how dare you! I love the
Dude,
second
the
one.
first one is so classic. It's original. It's great.
Yeah.
I love.
And
the
you know
first
what
one.
too, like I know a lot of people or a lot of movie production companies will try to do like time travel movies, and they can never get it right. The only movie that got, or only franchise that got it right, is Back to the Future. Like in terms
Yeah.
of like, oh, what happens if you see your your future self or your
Yeah,
past self
yeah.
and all
Yeah, yeah.
that. You know, it makes sense. Not like when when I was watching Endgame, I was like, what? It creates another timeline when you see yourself. Like, what? Like, and it was crazy because it was a 3-hour movie, and I remember in Endgame.
And no
I was just-
DeLorean. What the hell?
and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh my
3
gosh.
hours. No DeLorean. How the hell did they get back in time?
No, but they were explaining the whole thing. Like I remember in the
I know.
middle of the movie, and I'm just like, oh, I really have to pee now. Like, should I leave or? But yeah. All right. So going back to Star Wars, any Star Wars bounty pickups? Will or any recent Star Wars bounty pickups?
Sounds like crickets.
No, I think he's
picked
got
up
something.
stuff.
Hold on.
Oh, Nilda can't
Oh
wait.
boy. Oh no, I'm fine. I do have to step away for 1 second. I'm having the worst heartburn in my whole entire life.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness!
I have to get Tums. This is what happens when you're almost close
Tums
to
that-
40.
Oh, stop it!
Man, I would love to
If
be
you round-
40.
If you round it
I
off,
would love-
I'm almost
would love to be
literally
close
when
to
I
40.
close my eyes, I will be turning 40. So I'm
No.
close to 40. Yes, I am. I'm close to 40.
You got a long time.
No, I don't. I'm telling you, I'm close to 40.
How old are you?
Round it off.
I'll
BJ, I'm gonna be 37 this year.
Oh, you're
That's
not.
not
Oh my
40.
gosh,
Come
you
on.
If you round it
Yeah.
off,
God.
I'm
No.
rounding.
Round.
I'm
Go get
rounding.
Nilda.
It
Nilda,
doesn't
get your
matter.
own
the
one.
I
next
am
decade,
closer to
come
40
on.
than I
I'm
am closer
44.
to 30. So I'll
I'm
be
gonna
right
be
back. I'm gonna
44.
get Tums.
Will, you okay over there? You need help?
Dude, I'm trying to unwrap the plastic off this Luminara saber.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, dude. From
Dude, that's awesome.
the lovely people over at Sabers Pro. Shout out to Tony.
Oh,
I got
shoot.
this. It came in the mail pretty recently, and I
Mhm.
got to do a little video on it for promo for Sabers Pro. But yeah, it's super sick. So
Hold it up, bro.
finally gonna take it out of their backs. Hold on.
Live
Get it
unboxing.
out of the plastic, but yeah, this is it. No. It looks really
Oh.
good too.
Nice.
Wow,
dope.
that's sick, man.
And Luminara is badass. Luminara
Oh.
is like a super underrated Jedi. So
No, she is. That's why I'm like,
Also-
oh.
out of all of the hilts in the
Mm.
prequels, like Luminara is way better than some of them. Like some of them
Mhm.
suck in
Yeah.
the prequels.
Which
but
one? Which one is your least favorite? I guess.
there's so many like bad ones. Like Kit Fisto's is not great.
Oh,
What? I love Kit Fitzos.
No, Kit Fisto's is not great. And who else?
by the way, here's the
there's-
first one to die when.
Who's the Twi'lek?
The Twilight.
Starts with an A.
Ayla
No.
Secura?
Ayla
Ayla
Secura.
Secura.
Hers
Yeah, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
the other girl Jedi who has the horns and she's got dark hair. I don't know. She's
I'm
like
trying-
one of the 35 that are on the Battle of Geonosis, and I think she was on the Jedi Council. She's the one who dies on the speeder bikes in Revenge of the Sith.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she
Whatever
looks
her name
weird.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, her lightsaber sucks.
Okay.
But yeah, prequels lightsabers were not great. Like I like this one more than I like Mace Windu's.
Whoa.
Yeah, Mace Windu's is bogus.
I own Mace Windu's. I love it.
I love Mace.
I didn't tell you to buy it.
Don't make me feel bad for owning it. Just kidding.
You can have whatever you
This
want.
party's
I just
over.
will not be buying it.
This party is over.
This party's over. We got Gunner JP. He's asking, "Hey guys, who's coming to Japan for celebration? I was here for the first and have been waiting for it to come back." Oh, I didn't know they were. I know Tony is. Nilda, you're going too, right?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Oh,
I'd
I'm
be
trying to
there.
convince my wife if I could. We could make it a family trip. So
Yeah,
I could
little
Just leave her at
family
home.
trip.
I know. Oh man.
You're single, right, Tony?
I love-
Yep.
I
Yeah,
love
No,
see,
Tony.
no rules.
See, that's
I
a
love
single
Tony's,
man talking right
nonchalant
there.
response. Just leave her at home,
Yeah, just hang out with me. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
and then
Just blame-
and then
just
PJ
blame
has
me.
no home to come home to.
Let me share a video. Hold on, if I could pull it up. This is hope
Your
I
wife?
hope- Yeah, I hope my wife is not watching right now, but I don't think she is. She is.
I'm afraid to see what he's about to post.
Here. If anyone that is married, you guys know what this is.
Oh.
Anyway,
when you're my age, when you're my age, you got to kick a little bit lower.
Oh my God, Sean.
Oh, geez, Louise. Will's like, I gotta get out of here. Someone's like, what the?
What
Will's
is
like,
it
"Man,
from
this
the
guy."
movie? What is it from the movie?
Is
Big
this a
Daddy?
Star Wars show?
Remember from Big Daddy? He's old and his old balls.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, Tony, by the way, congrats, Will, on your Star Wars bounty pickup.
Oh, thanks. I worked really hard on it. I'm super excited about it. It took a long time, and thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Tony, how about you?
All right, so I got a couple things. I've been on this little retro video game kick lately. So I went to Retro Rat in Clearwater, St. Pete, Florida, and I got this Game Boy Advance game for $7.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
The New Droid Army with Anakin on there. So I saw
So
that.
good.
Oh,
Yeah. So I had to grab that for $7. And then for the Nintendo 64, Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Oh,
Classic.
Damn.
And
that brings
then-
back memories.
When I walked into the other room, this guy was staring at me, and I'm like, yo, you're coming home with me. Freaking Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
Yoda.
snap.
That
So
thing
I-
is so
saw-
sick.
Bro, look at the hair. Look at that full head of hair. That's how
Looks
I knew
good.
it was
Dude,
Revenge.
that looks good, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
That
does.
looks good.
Look at his feet. Look. The
I love the sound
robes,
effects.
everything. The necklace right here before he lost it when he was fighting Sidious in Revenge.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go.
Thing
yeah,
is
that's
so
sweet.
So yeah, I love this
He
little
was
guy.
probably so excited picking that up.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Nice,
was
man.
so happy.
Oh, nice. man.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
That's a really awesome pickup. By the way, speaking of video games, isn't the Phantom I think isn't PlayStation 5 like releasing the
It dropped yesterday or today. I gotta buy it. I think it's $4.99. If you don't have the online thing, if you want to just buy it, it's
Yeah.
Are they doing
$4.99.
it for 4? They're doing it for PlayStation 4 and 5, right?
Probably, I would think so.
I was gonna log on to my PlayStation and see if they had it for
Yeah.
4 because if they do, I'll buy it right now.
Yeah, for $4.99 for Phantom Menace. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will's like, no.
Will
I don't
has
have a
a-
PlayStation.
Will
I
has
wish I
an
could play it.
Xbox. I got an
I know, I
Xbox.
don't- Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
I-
PlayStation 4.
I can't play games. I don't have the brain power to sit there and play
What?
a game for that
So
long.
give me your Xbox.
I haven't played a game like sit down, like play through a game
Mm.
since
Last
Arkham
week?
Knight came out. That was
So
the
you-
last
So
full video
on
game that I like
PS4.
sat down and played story wise.
so you bought an Xbox just to not play it?
I didn't buy it. My little brother got the new one, and I was like, "Give me that one." He was like, "All right." So I got a free Xbox.
Oh, snap.
There you go.
See, I'm not buying it. I got to pay for MegaCon tickets, dude. I'm not buying an Xbox. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I got to pay for
No,
a Japan.
just go
flight.
there, dress like Thrani, and just say you're here to do full exclusive interviews, and they
What,
just
with a
sneak in the
tip jar?
con. No, just get sneaked in.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
sneak you
sneak
in.
in a big
No,
drum like
I'll
the
sneak you
Muppets.
in,
How
it's
else am I
so
gonna
easy.
sneak in? I'll
I'll
sneak
sneak-
in like Baby Leia on with Ewan McGregor in the Kenobi series. That's how I'll sneak in a big trench coat, like I'm two
Remember
children
that? Oh
trying to go on a
God.
field trip.
I was like, no way. That's not happening. Oh, it did happen. Oh, snap. Well, congrats, Tony. Nilda, any recent Star Wars bounty pickups?
I got a few. I have 2 that are on the way. I picked
Mhm.
up a C3PO from Joel, a or a hot toy version, I think.
Oh,
And then I went to this small little toy show that was like about 8 minutes away from my house.
Ooh.
Which Tony, I almost bought this from you, but I still have this guy's business card, and I'm gonna hit him up if you want this. They had a sealed Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer game, but it was on the Nintendo Switch. and it was sealed.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, for 30
yeah.
bucks. Yeah.
He was asking
I saw
40
that.
bucks. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn. I was like, this is a good price.
The
I
box
wa-
was
I-
nice.
I want a pod racer in my
Yeah.
collection. That's what I want.
So I never got to talk about this last week, but I can't pull this out. This thing is heavy and I'm not bringing it inside my house. So I picked up the land
She said-
speeder. I'm waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
so I'm waiting for the battery to show up. And then my friend Mike, I don't know if we're doing it this weekend or next weekend. He's gonna be coming over my house and we're gonna rig it. And it's gonna, instead of it having a 12-volt battery, we're gonna boost it to an 18-volt battery, and we're gonna make this thing go between 12 to 15 miles an hour.
Bro,
Jeez,
who's
nice.
your friend? Exhibit? What are you doing?
Yeah, Dominic Toretto.
My friend works on my friend Mike is
It's all
a
about
mechanic.
family.
It's all about family.
My friend Mike is a mechanic, and we literally were talking about this throughout the whole con, the little toy show that we went to. He's like, "Bro, we're boosting this up." I said, "Yes, I'm gonna try
Dildo's
to."
putting 32s and a spoiler on her.
It doesn't matter if you.
toy.
It doesn't.
She's gonna have
matter.
spinners on it.
Underglow.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter
I'm gonna
if
do
you
it.
win by a
We were-
mile, an inch, or a mile. Winning's winning.
Yeah.
We're gonna so I'm gonna do like a whole filming tutorial on my
Mhm.
YouTube channel to just show like how to mod it. So I got that, and you guys have
Mhm.
seen me post it. And
I
then-
can see Nilda like drifting in like the streets of
Oh,
Florida.
dude, if I
Hell
was
yeah.
able to get this, if I can get this thing done before MegaCon, I'm actually gonna reach out to the con and see
Oh,
if
I
I
thought
can
you were gonna say
ride this.
you're going to drive all the way to MegaCon.
No, I was gonna
4
ask him
hours
if I
and
can
that thing going
ride this.
15.
If I can ride this inside the con, I will take it with me.
Oh, you'll be mowing people down. It'll be like bowling pins. Boom,
Get
boom.
out of my way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then
Well,
I
congrats
picked up
on that.
this.
Oh, you got more. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that
got more.
Yeah, that
I got
looks
a lot
good.
of stuff.
But wait,
I got
there's
this
more.
mask from Millennium Workshop. It's the Kanan mask. This thing came out pretty dope.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks great. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
You
came
can't
out
see in
nice.
it though.
No, you can't see anything.
I think that's the
Whatsoever.
purpose of
It was like dad.
I know.
joke.
Craig kept going like this to me. He's like, "Do you see anything?" I'm like, "No, I can't see nothing."
just
like,
like
And
just like Kanan. Okay.
Jabba
then
the Butt.
so a while back on Instagram, I made a reel of a twerking Jabba, and my friend Mike made it for me.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
Lord.
have another one made, and I'm gonna be giving this to Mr. Live Action Ezra as a gift because everybody knows him as Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna give
I
this
can't-
to him.
That thing freaks me out for some reason.
Why? It's so cute.
It
I
just
wish this was
freaks
a
me out,
bobblehead.
man. I don't
Get
know.
Why?
around. Yeah.
bobble
It's-
butt.
Oh,
What if it was a
the-
bobble butt?
Hey.
He looks like he's gonna like.
Where's
nah,
his
he doesn't-
tail?
He ain't got no tail. He got the butt.
You got bobble butt.
Dumps like a truck.
I'm gonna throw some dollars
Wah.
dollar bills at him. Boop,
Oh my
boop, boop,
God.
boop.
Is
That'd
that
Imagine
called
how funny that would
security?
be if that was like a bobble butt. You would shake it.
Yeah.
I'm
just
trying to
move.
make it into
That
a
would be-
bubble
That would
butt.
be great.
And then I needed to add this little bad boy to my collection.
That's
This
awesome.
is
Good.
from the General Mills C3PO. Look at him. He's
Yeah.
so gold.
You got a good find there.
That's
Yeah, I
nice.
got this for $30. It usually goes for like 70.
Nice.
Wow.
So I got that. And then my favorite thing that I picked up, which I'm supposed to be picking up the rest of the line. So this is an original Droids figure.
Mm.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Throw
And
some good
normally this figure alone goes for like people are selling it between 70 and $90.
Mhm.
I got him, his gun, and then I got the coin,
Ooh.
Nice.
all for a total of $75. The coin alone goes for 50. The
Damn.
gun alone goes for 50. And like I said, he goes between 70 to $90. And the guy sold it to me for 75. I'm gonna try to pick up the rest of the other ones that he has because the guy is local. He lives here by me. I think he's like 10 minutes away. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
definitely excited to add it to my collection.
Got to work a bundle deal.
I know that's
nice.
what I want. I want the whole entire thing. Because then eventually what I want to do is I have some more vintage figures that I want to take. And I want to drop them off at CAS and go get them graded because CAS is 10 minutes away from my house.
Nice.
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 Yeah,
Nice. Awesome.
but that's it.
Congrats. That's some awesome pickups, especially that cane and mask. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Kanan
mask
Mask is
is
pretty
nice.
dope.
Yeah,
that's
that is
cool.
nice. All right, Sean, what you got for us?
Zero, man. I've been
Oh
saving
my
up.
goodness.
Hey, that MegaCon trip's not cheap. It's like
Yeah,
I'm bringing
man.
my
Yeah.
wife and daughter too, so they're going off to Universal Studios and Island of Adventure. So they're going to be doing their thing. But yeah, I'm trying to save my ducats for that trip.
Okay.
duck-
Been go-
Ducats.
but yeah, I've got some stuff on my want list, but you know, then Jeff's going to give me hell if I buy something. So I'm being good.
Well, we're waiting.
I know everyone's like, oh yeah, you're not going to buy anything this year, or you're going to
Yeah.
Because don't start the first episode of the new year saying, "Oh, guys, I'm just gonna lay low. I'm not
because
gonna
I'm
buy
an addict.
anything." And then next thing you know, we're talking about all the stuff that's coming out, and you're like, "Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up."
But I did change my name to Star Wars Addict 73. So
I know.
was like,
I'm changing mine to Star Wars
dude, there's
Addict
so
80.
many good things. It's so hard not to. And you're
I
just
know.
like,
I'm running out of room.
That's why
and I'm
we're
like,
that's why we're
"Ugh."
in this position right now. We
Oh,
have all this
dude.
stuff because we can't stop.
All I need is like newspapers and cats, and I'll be deemed like a freaking Star Wars hoarder. You know?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. For me, no. I did pre-order. I put in a layaway plan for the Mythos Yoda. So
Ooh.
yeah, I got the exclusive. Unfortunately, like the other retails, because it's an exclusive, you could only get it from Sideshow. So
Oh,
I did
okay.
pick up that. But Nilda shared me this really awesome video, which I'm super jealous of. But this
What is that?
this
Oh,
Instagrammer,
What
Pixelated
is
Erica.
that?
She's hilarious.
She
Dude.
has so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
she
She's
freaking,
the Phantom Menace queen. Everything 99 she has, bro. Oh my god.
Wow.
bro, she got
So-
a life-size freaking Jar Jar.
So,
she
dude, there's
loves
a life size Jar Jar at this comic book shop that I took a
What?
photo
Look
with
at this.
like 6 months ago, and I found out like 2 days ago that they're selling it for like $650, I think. I
That's
messaged them to
$650
see
too
if
much.
it's still. No, I messaged them and asked them if that price is legit, because I wouldn't mind like begging one of my friends to borrow their pickup and go get it.
Yeah, I saw it. Like Nilla sent this to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh!
Mhm.
Like there is more of us Jar Jar fans.
She's
Wow,
got
right.
the R2, that's the ice cooler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
giant-
yeah,
the
yeah.
Phantom Menace
I want,
one.
yeah, I
From
want one of
Pepsi.
those, man. Ah,
Yeah.
I used
Yeah.
to own one.
I'm gonna tell you guys, if I am able to find a life-size Jar Jar for a great price, I am
on the highway.
I'm
Just
freaking
ask
buying.
Bill Hazy to make you one.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a pain to ship from like where he lives. But yeah, no, if I find one locally, I am definitely I'm freaking buying it, right? And I will put it behind me every stream just to remind Sean how great Jar Jar is. Thank you. Bye bye.
Got him.
Why don't we get you a cutout of Jar Jar, like how Tony has Shin?
Oh, Shin.
nice move.
I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever convention
Stop
she's
short.
gonna show up in, I'm gonna make sure I'll be there. She's not
Tony
going to.
taking a prom photo with
So-
her.
She's coming to Ocala Comic Con here in Florida in October, but fingers
Mhm.
crossed, maybe we'll get lucky in ICC Con. Who knows?
Oh
Who
my
knows what
god!
could happen?
How about
Yeah.
MegaCon? Do you think she's coming into MegaCon?
Nah, they haven't
Nah.
announced her yet. I figured they would have done that by now. If she's booked for Ocala all the way in October, she would have been booked for MegaCon.
Do you think they're going to announce more people for MegaCon, or do you think
I think
they're
we're
kinda
gonna start
winding
seeing
down?
more people say that they're not showing up.
Maybe. They announced more people today for MegaCon.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they also announced people that weren't showing up either, and that's what MegaCon does all the time. They have this ginormous lineup of people, and
Yeah.
as soon as you start getting closer to the date, everybody starts dropping. You'll start seeing little people drop. Like, what was it? 2 MegaCons ago, they said
Warwick
Giancarlo
Davis.
Yeah, they said Giancarlo Esposito. They said Giancarlo Esposito was supposed to
Like,
be
literally,
there,
like,
and the day
short
of the
people are
show, he
dwarfs, sorry.
canceled.
or,
Wow.
or being announced.
Yeah,
Dang.
I got that joke, Will. I got it.
Thank you.
I got the joke. I just ignored it.
Yeah, you bully.
Anyway, yeah, no, if she shows up in any convention, I'll be there. Ocala Comic Con.
Yep, in the middle of nowhere, Florida, and I will be there. And that's where
so
they have
weird, though, right?
That's where they have panels, and you could like line up for Q&A. So I'm gonna be the first in line to talk to her.
I'll be first.
Nope. I'm
Tony, I'll pay you $100 to ask her out on a date.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to do that for free.
That's regular.
You don't even have to pay him.
Tony's taking a prom photo with her.
She's on mine. Just wait.
Oh my gosh!
And if she goes to ICC Con and stays at the hotel, and I catch her in the elevator, oh my god!
Stalker.
No, I gotta get to my room.
I
gotta get to my room. Like Sean, you were telling me you met like you ran into everybody in the elevator.
I did
at the breakfast buffet with Shin. Who?
Oh
knows?
yeah.
Oh,
who knows?
Very high probability. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. ICC is great, man.
It's like, hey, excuse me, Miss Shinhati, can you just feel the textures of this of this jacket? Can you tell me what it's made out of? I don't know. Made out of boyfriend material. Oh snap!
Oh my god,
that's creepy.
I'm gonna write that down.
That's a good one.
Come on, you like that line?
That
would win you over in a heartbeat.
Come on.
Only person that it will ever like if they came up to me and did that, and you guys all know my number one love is
Warwick Davis.
No. It's Oscar Isaac. Like Oscar Isaac says that to me, like bye. I'm just gonna go with him.
Okay, Moon Knight.
Bro, I'm obsessed with that man. Obsessed. That's my boyfriend.
I'm sure you enjoyed that scene in Dune then. Where he's
my god, I enjoy every scene with him.
Oh Love my him. Goodness.
I was caressing the TV in the first 5 minutes of Dune when he came out with that extravagant beard.
So Will's like, what the
I have a thing for
it's
beards.
Not even
I love it.
9:30 yet. You have 5 minutes.
I just love Oscar Isaac. I'm sorry. I love him as much as Tony loves Shinhati.
Yeah.
Tony, when did you caress the TV? In what episode of Ahsoka were you doing that?
The intro, as soon as she came off that ship and started cutting people up,
the previews,
I knew she was the one.
The trailers.
I knew she was
that should be your pickup line. I knew you were the one when I saw you cutting people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she, oh man, but
the
you know, one thing, the one thing about her character is
grinding on the TV.
You know, I think the one thing about her, and I think a lot of us like are so like intrigued by her is, and her and Baylan is just that they're so mysterious. You still don't know, like what happened to them prior to you know Ahsoka show.
But that's what we liked about Mando too. We didn't know anything about him. We're like, oh, we got to learn about this guy. He's awesome.
Yep.
See, that's something that I would love to watch. I would love to watch the beginning stages of how Baylan found Shin because. I feel like how their relationship was. I feel like he's known her. He's like the Clo, he's like Clo Koon to Ahsoka. Like I think he's known her since she was young, and I think he helped develop her. Like that's always like the type of relationship that I got between the two of them.
Yeah, hopefully they recast him.
Yeah. And I think too is like what I notice is that like when there's the least amount of expectations, that's when we start liking the character or the show.
Yeah.
Right. Like I was gonna say, Will, what do you think about like Skeleton Crew? Like, what's your?
I could care less about Skeleton Crew at this point. Only because we know nothing about it.
But it's a mystery.
Which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay, it's a mystery.
But would you want?
I want to know what's gonna happen in a Star Wars show.
But I'm saying, would you want
a trailer? I don't want to see 4 kids.
I saw the trailer.
What's his name from?
Tony, send me the trailer.
Captain Marvel and Dumbledore. What the heck's his name?
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
That's it.
Enemy at the
There's Law's in it. There's 4 kids. Tony said there might be a baby Max Rebo in it.
Yep.
And Steve Urkel's in it. And that's all I know.
We're throwing
parts here about a Star Wars show that we don't know anything about. If I got a log line, I would love a log line just outside of what is it? 4 kids go on an adventure. It's The Sandlot.
Hey, The Sandlot was good.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch Star Wars baseball.
What if
I
it's
want a
Star Wars
Star Wars
Goonies?
movie.
Star Wars Goonies.
Yeah, what if it's Star Wars Goonies?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
But
okay.
here's the
Let
thing.
the
I just
flow- let the
want to
hate
know
flow.
something about it.
Yeah.
Acolyte.
don't
is
you
cool. We're on
think- don't you
Sithcast,
think
so I'm
the-
getting mad. All right, I'm feeling the anger.
Let the
But
hate
don't you
That
think if
day.
they divulge so
Yeah.
much information that it would ruin it for you? You don't want to be
I
hit
knew
with a
I
surprise.
knew who I saw character posters for Ahsoka when Ahsoka was coming out. I knew Ahsoka was in it. I knew Hera was going to be in it. I knew
You
Chopper
knew
was going to
Ahsoka
be
was
in
in
it.
Ahsoka.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Skeleton Crew. I don't know who's in it. Who? The Skeleton Crew?
Was that
They're
really a point?
nobody. They're nobody. That's the thing. I have nothing to be excited for this Ahsoka show, other than it's all hearsay. Nobody knows anything about it. The trailer was fine, even though I didn't see it. Kathleen Kennedy, Disney
So
did not
I
watch
don't.
it. 'cause
I don't
was
even
not a Star Wars
remember the
movie.
trailer, and I saw it.
Here's the thing. That's it. That's the perfect example. There's nothing going on with it. Okay, the pirate guy from Mando season 3 is going to be in it.
Jane. What's his
Vane,
name?
Vane.
Vane.
I'll
Vane.
wait for something else. Because as of right now, if you were to tell, that's like telling me right now that they were going to make a show about the weird fish caveman guy in Mandalorian season 3 that Grogu pushes back into the cave. It's going to be a whole show about what's going on in Mandalore before the Mandalorian gets there. And it's all about the fish cave people. It's like Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes is a good movie, right? Everybody
Yeah.
loves the Goonies. Everybody loves Planet of the Apes. It's Planet of the Apes with weird fish cave people. And pick a weird 80s actor in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it.
Let's go.
I know nothing about it. So look, on the list of Star Wars projects, I am more excited for Bad Batch Season 3. I am more excited for Tales of the Jedi Season 2. I am more excited for Acolyte. I am more excited for Mandalorian Season 4 through 25 at this point, because who knows what seasons we're getting. I am more excited for the Rey film that we might not see till 2300, and the Dawn of the Jedi movie, and anything else.
So,
Because-
Will, tell us what you think about Skeleton Crew.
It just sucks. I want to know more about it. As of right now, they could have
Laughing
said
that he
anything.
said the Ray movie that we won't see until 2300.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's very little that's pulling me towards excitement to that. If they released a trailer, maybe I would be more excited about it. But as of right now, we got a logo and a photo, a pixelated photo of Jude Law wearing a raincoat.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
That's me to the guy who made Skeleton Crew. I don't really care. I'm all riled up, but I mean, it's like I don't. It's
So we
whatever.
know how to get we know how to get it. Will now.
yeah.
So
it
now
just-
every
who
time
cares?
that Will and Tony do a live stream, I'm literally gonna post like Skeleton
We're
Crew
gonna
in the
ask
chat,
about
and then
Skeleton
just
Yes.
boom, just see Will flip out.
It just doesn't matter until I hear something that makes Skeleton Crew matter, because as of right now we don't know what it connects with. We know that it
Mando.
might take place with outside of Mando, but also
Ahsoka.
like it's not really going to connect, but we don't know if it'll connect with Ahsoka because Ahsoka's in a whole different galaxy.
Ahsoka's in Ahsoka.
But that's the thing, it's like, do we know that Ahsoka's actually going to connect with it?
But you knew Ahsoka was in Ahsoka before Ahsoka came out. That's pretty good. Bro, he said that so serious. I'm like,
I
what?
know. He was like,
I
I
was
knew
just listing
Ahsoka was
characters,
gonna be
but
in
that's the thing.
Ahsoka.
If they said the story
We gotta
of
clip that.
the story of
That's great.
Bo-Katan Skeleton Crew, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, Bo-Katan's in it. Nice. I'm excited to see it. Who's the Skeleton Crew? Who?
We got Jude Law.
Yeah,
It's Jude
we need
Law's
to
Skeleton
clip-
Crew?
We need to
Yeah.
clip that.
Give me
I
a
knew
character.
Ahsoka was gonna be in Ahsoka.
I just want to know something about it, other than the fact that Steve Urkel's going to be in it playing.
But they did tell you something about it. 4 little
what?
kids are going into an adventure.
Okay. Stranger Things. I'll just watch Stranger Things.
But that's
I'll,
fine.
I'll watch The Goonies.
Oh yeah.
I'll
goodness.
watch The Sandlot. I'll watch whatever the movie is. Stand by Me. Okay, they're doing it in Star Wars. So what? Are they on the Millennium Falcon? Are they? Does it have something to do with the First Order? We don't know. So until we know more about it, that show is at the absolute bottom of my list because we just know it's a logo and there's 4 kids in it and the rest is hearsay.
Mic drop.
Done.
I hope it's cool.
PJ, if you're talking, you're mute. You're muted.
Did your mic cut out?
I
Yeah.
turned him off.
We'll take over the show. All right, guys. Will's the host for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Everybody list their top 5 least favorite Star Wars projects, starting with
Oh,
Skeleton
Lord.
Crew. Go.
Starting with Skeleton Crew.
All
I
we
know
know is,
that's at
guys,
the
that
top of his
Ahsoka
list.
was in Ahsoka.
I knew Ahsoka was in Ahsoka. So serious.
But that's what I mean. It's
Oh.
like, seriously. It's a show about Ahsoka. Okay, cool. I'm excited because I want to see Ahsoka. Who's the Skeleton Crew?
I'm clipping that out as soon as we're done. I cannot wait.
Oh my god.
Cassian
please.
Andor. Cassian Andor. It's a show about Andor. Andor's name is on it.
PJ's a little rough with that mic, the way he's smacking it like it's Ray.
Dude, Andor was good.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Andor was
Andor was
cool.
good.
At least I knew what it was about.
Andor and Boar. Ugh.
No, it was not, Tony. You
Tony,
sat
you
there
didn't
and told
like
me
it.
it was boring, and I
put
watched
me
it,
to
and I was so
sleep.
mad that I
Really?
didn't watch
Oh,
it.
It
man.
put me to sleep. I got the
It was
best nap
slow, but it
in
was
my
good.
life watching Andor.
Ugh.
Breaking my heart.
I am looking forward to the second season though, but the first season's not.
Second season's going to be much better. It's going to be a little
Yeah.
more
We all know
action,
it's
'cause
coming
gotta-
to an end.
gotta- well,
Yeah,
it's gotta lead
everyone's
up to
gonna
Rogue
die.
One.
So yeah.
Oh, it's cool. We're all excited for season 2 of Andor because we know what it's about. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're
Well,
saying?
maybe.
Because we know what's going to happen? That's why
There's
we're
a high
excited for it?
possibility.
Oh my
I
god.
love it. I love it.
Make that face again, Will.
What face?
The.
I love it.
Look, who is even writing Skeleton Crew? Favreau?
No, JJ Watts from Spider-Man.
Sorry about
Ah.
that.
Jude Law.
Ah.
Jude
Can you guys
Law's
hear me?
writing it.
Is he
Hello,
the guy
hello?
that did Far From
We hear
Home?
you.
Back.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
he did all of them. He did all of them. He did the whole trilogy.
Jude
Huh?
Law's writing
No
it.
Way Home? Huh? Huh?
Far From Home stunk.
But No Way Home? Huh?
No Way Home was cool.
Exactly.
Well, I was gonna say, I was trying to say is that like, you know, it was a good segue for me to plug in Will's
Your
YouTube
mic,
channel.
plugging your mic.
Yeah, plug in my mic and Will's
Yeah,
Instagram and YouTube channel if you want to hear more rants about the Skeleton Crew. Please follow Diamond Figs on Instagram and YouTube.
He's gonna have a
and-
Skeleton Crew watch party as soon as it comes out.
Probably will. I'll be excited to see what the hell happens in the show.
Also, you know, while we're at it, please check out Tony, Star Wars Sith, on his Instagram and YouTube as well. He does an amazing podcast called Star Wars Sith Podcast.
Sith Talk.
So, Sith Talk, Sith Talk.
See it though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's Sith talking over there.
Oh God.
Body, yaddy, yaddy. Oh.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
demonetized.
Yeah.
Yaddy, 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 yaddy,
Yeah,
yaddy.
yeah. Tony Sith talks a lot of Sith in
Oh,
Sith
yeah.
Talk. Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Wow.
That's
Will.
why I wanted to be a bobblehead so I could just go
Oh,
like
that would
this
be
to the butt
great.
all the time and go body daddy daddy daddy.
Oh my
That would be
goodness.
Iman's gonna call security on you when you hand that to him.
No,
gonna
I'm
be
pretty. Tony, you
Thank
have to.
you. Hand it, please.
Tony.
Can we get somebody to get this girl out of here, please?
Tony, please.
You just
you
handed me
have to come
Jabba's
with
ass. You just handed me a Jabba weird toy. Can you get this lady out of here?
Tony, please. You have to come with me when I give this to him.
No, I want to
Oh,
record
Lord.
that. That reaction will
Yes.
be priceless.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, hi. So I have a gift for you, and I'm gonna be like, no one will ever give this to you, and I'm gonna be like, there you go.
OBP Relax is asking, you know
Snore.
why people thought Andor was so visually stunning? Because the story was too slow and boring. 2 episodes in jail, snore. It was way too slow and boring.
I can't.
Yeah.
And it was a little different. You know,
No
Andor's a little
way.
different, and not what a
Different,
lot
but
of
in a-
Star.
Good.
Yeah.
Bet you Andor
It's so
season 1 is gonna be
good.
better than Skeleton Crew. And then
Oh
when we
my-
watch Skeleton Crew at the end, we're going to be back on, and PJ, and I'm going to pull a PJ, and we're going to have to rewatch.
We're
that
gonna pull
with
up
me
the
going off.
footage.
Oh, I predicted Luke Skywalker was going to be in Mando season 2. Well, I predicted Skeleton Crew is going to be ass.
Well, no. I'll pull up this clip. I'll pull
Yep.
up this clip, and then you know what? Will was right.
Skeleton boo.
Yeah. And past fan subscribe. So awesome. Thanks for subscribing to Diamond Figs and Tony. Anyway, one more topic before we log off for tonight. There was
Is
a
it
lot
Skeleton Crew?
yeah, I was thinking too, like, what's your what's your theory on Six Skeleton Crew? What do you think is gonna happen in Skeleton Crew, guys?
Will's
I
like,
have
I'm
no
never.
idea what's going to happen in Skeleton Crew. That's all the problem. Nobody knows. They showed people in a classroom in the trailer. That was it.
Really?
was
I
it
didn't
was
know
a-
there was a trailer.
It was a
Yeah.
video that they would show in school when the teacher didn't want to teach, when they roll in the TV and the VCR. That's what it looked like. That's what the trailer looked like.
Oh, it's so great.
Show me something.
Is it supposed to release at the end of the year?
Who knows?
Who
Oh my
knows,
goodness!
man?
No one even.
Nobody knows nothing, man.
Oh,
It's gonna be in black and white.
We have a logo, and that's it.
I have to agree with Will, just because at least with Acolyte they did show a trailer, right? Tony, you were there at the
There was a Skeleton Crew trailer as well.
I know.
They showed that too.
Yeah, but it was what happened in the trailer.
I don't remember at all. Honestly,
Dude.
yeah.
If I
Yeah.
go, Tony, I'm pretty sure if I go back to all our messages, it's on there.
I probably sent it to you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I
you
have
sent
no
it to
hey
me.
Disney. I have no part in that. I am in contraband or recording of anything that's at Star Wars Celebration or anything that we're not supposed to see until then. I'll see at Star Wars Celebration. You should fly me out to Japan. I have nothing to do with what Tony's doing with his contraband previews and trailers.
I do have the Acolyte trailer though too. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that one seemed pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, perfect trailer. You see a bunch of Jedi ignite their lightsabers. You see some fight scenes. You see a Wookiee Jedi. Like, it's cool.
Do you think? All right, do you got? Well, we'll start with Will.
No, this was
Well,
in
we're-
their old.
What do you think? The
Oh,
Acolyte's
that's
gonna
gone.
do good?
Gone.
I'm very excited for the Acolyte. I think it's going to be cool. I like that we know what the hell is going to happen in the show.
Mhm.
We know who's going to be in it. I'm excited to see a new era of Star Wars. Also, like, as somebody who doesn't really have a care in the world about the High Republic stuff,
Mhm.
I think that could be a cool way to kind of pull fans that like me that don't really read that stuff or those comics or those books
Mhm.
into that world. I know it's at the end of the High Republic, but at least like have that version of stuff, and because they're all wearing the same gold robes, and kind of pull us closer into that world. So maybe it'll make me excited for that stuff.
All right, cool. How about you, Tony? You guys excited?
Yeah, Acolyte. So the day I saw the Acolyte trailer, we saw the Ahsoka trailer for the first time, and that first Ahsoka trailer was fire. I was just as hyped for Acolyte as I was for Ahsoka, so I'm looking forward to it. A lot of lightsabers. There should be a lot of Sith. Trinity from Matrix is in it. She's amazing. The girl from Logan is in it too. That played X-23. She's all grown up.
Ooh,
So
okay.
that is dope. So, and then the dude from Squid Game's in it. So I just can't wait to see all the different Sith or like dark side users they're gonna have in there. And I want to see their lightsabers, and I want them just to kill a bunch of people. It's gonna be great. That's what I want. And I want them to win. I'm sick of the good guys winning. Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boring.
I
Oh my
mean-
god. Save the day. We're happy.
I mean, we
Yeah.
know they don't though, right? We know. they
Relax,
don't.
bro. You don't know as much as you know about Skeleton Crew, so go relax.
What do you mean? Like,
Skeleton Crew.
at last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have our revenge. Like he says it in Phantom Menace. They're hidden.
That's like 100 years later, bro. A lot could happen in 100 years, like Skeleton Crew.
And Darth Plagueis.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I wonder if Darth Plagueis should
he
be.
could
around.
be. He
could
could
be.
be. He's alive. He could be. He
He
could be.
That'd be awesome.
Tenebris, they could be, but I don't. But that would be like too cool and what we would want. But hopefully they surprise us and give us that. hopefully, or a tease. Like, what was his name? What's his company's name? Will, we're reading the freaking book. What's his name? Plague's his name.
Hold on. It's
something
like something holding.
Yeah, if there's like a tease of that in the
What the
show
hell's his
where they
name?
go somewhere and it's
Mhm.
that holding company, like, oh, that's Plagueis, like that would be dope. Even if it's a small nod like that, like showing respect to Plagueis.
Yeah. Well, you guys are reading the book now because I'm actually using
Damask
Spotify.
holding.
If we
Damask.
see Damask holding, because that's his name, Damask, bro,
Is it
I
like
will be
Hugo
like, yo,
Damask or something?
yeah, I will do the
Holding
Leo,
that ass.
the Leo, like the Leo meme.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, you guys are reading. You guys have like you guys are
Book.
reading the
Yep.
Darth Plagueis book, right?
So good.
Yeah, I'm actually listening to it on audiobooks. Just listening to it
The
again.
audiobook is really good.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is. Highly recommend. It's free if you have Spotify. It's free. So
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I have Spotify.
yeah, you could. They added audiobooks recently if you have the premium subscription.
Oh,
Oh my
So-
god, yes, I don't have to listen to serial killer podcasts anymore.
Okay. How about you, Sean? Excited for
yeah.
Acolyte?
Oh yeah, anything with Jedi. Like I can't wait. It's gonna
Yeah.
be exciting
Yeah, I'm predicting that Luke Skywalker's.
that he shows up.
Look at Will.
This is
Like, how many
absurd.
times
This is
can
a
we piss
mockery.
Will off tonight?
This is a mockery.
We love Will.
We
This
love
is
it.
absurd.
Quinlan Voss. Oh, Quinlan Voss is in the chat. Awesome. Anyone else
Quinlan.
scared that Acolyte is going to mess with the Plagueis timeline?
Probably
Ah.
will.
I don't know. I hope not. I don't think it will.
I hope not either.
I mean, Plagueis is Legends, and we know how they like to bring things in from Legends and then also change it at the same time. So I just wouldn't be surprised if there was like how Moraban and Korriban, how George changed that, and everybody was like, "It's Moraban, not Korriban." Everybody freaks out about it. I'm sure they'll. I would be shocked if they didn't switch something like that, and then it was like a bigger change, and something was made inconsistent with the books, because they don't do a really good job, like paying homage to connecting stuff to Legends, because I feel like they try and separate it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then they give us like they give us Chrysanthemum in Book of Boba Fett, and they're like, no, he's here. But we really didn't see those stories, like how he got his scar and all that stuff. You just kind of know that he has it in Book of Boba Fett. You can assume that it's from the stories and Legends, but it's not really there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they switch some stuff up.
PJ,
Gotcha.
you're legit gonna turn a monster into me. They literally have every book
Yeah.
on
They do.
Spotify.
Yeah.
It takes me 35 minutes to get to work. Go listen
Wow.
to this. I'm gonna play this in the office.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Right.
you.
Oh, you're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. Not Good Sniper. He's back. What's up?
What
Not
up?
Good- How about you, Nilla? You excited for Acolyte as much as
I'm excited for Acolyte and Skeleton Crew.
She's
don't say those.
The only reason why I'm excited for Skeleton Crew is because when we talked to Marty, you could tell that he is like excited for this shit. And for him to be excited for this, you saw how like, animated he was talking to us, and we had such a great time talking to him. So it's like, I feel
Yes.
like how he was so excited about it. I feel like it's going to be good. Plus, the little mini trailer that somebody had showed me, that I'm not going to divulge who it was, it was good. I'm excited. But I am excited for Acolyte. I'm hoping that the upcoming shows that are coming up now, it's going to be something where we're excited for more Star Wars content and not upset about, because at the end of the day, like, I don't care what you put out there, as long as it gets, the hairs in the back of my neck or my arm standing up, like, and it feels like Star Wars. That's what I want. I just want to feel like I'm watching Star Wars.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I do want the hair on my toes to be standing up when I watch.
That's creepy. Bill, you have hairy feet?
No, Just
Like
toes.
a Wookiee?
Hairy toes. Come on. I'm sure
the
you guys have
toes.
hair on your toes.
No.
I
Show
hope
it to
Dilda
me.
does it.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
About
We're
hairy
getting into
toes.
PJ's territory of feet.
Yeah.
PJ has a thing for feet.
All right.
Yeah. Feet Finder. I'm subscribed to everyone's. Feet
All
Finder.
right.
Anyway,
Will's
I'm
like, I'm never
excited
coming back on, Tony. Those guys are crazy.
what the hell is this? From Skeleton Crew to Feet? What the hell is going on here?
I don't want to know
I'm-
what you
I'm
do on the
excited for-
internet, PJ.
I'm excited for Acolyte. The only thing is that, like, I know there was some controversy with the director saying some stuff about like George Lucas. I know like a lot of people weren't too happy about that. But I'm excited for it. I'm gonna give it a chance. And I'm hoping that she does her research, because there's some rumors that she didn't know anything about Star Wars coming into this project, and she had to like go. I don't know if
unless-
that's true.
Unless she lied, because at the panel at Celebration, she was talking about how she grew up like in the 90s with all the EU and books and all that stuff, and then grew up with the prequels. So unless she lied, she said she seemed like a fan like through like high school and stuff when she was younger. So she said she grew up with it. We'll see in the show.
Yeah. Well, I'm like I said, like for me, for anybody to want Star Wars to fail is not a Star Wars fan, right? So I'm always rooting for like any project, to do well in terms of Star Wars. So I'm hoping it's good. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I and another show that I will not name, but like like Bad Batch. Bad Batch season 3. I'm excited for that because they kind of left us hanging in season 2, or where.
No, I'm not excited to see that because I'm gonna cry.
Oh, that trailer we saw for Bad Batch was crazy. It looks like
you saw a trailer too? Oh,
yeah, it looks like everyone dies. It's gonna be sad.
Yeah, that's the rumor that everyone dies.
I mean, I kind of figured because you don't see them in like later.
Yeah.
I just hope it's just Vader that comes in and he just all of them are done, and then it cuts to black. That's it.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
It'd be
Yeah, that would
dark,
be
but
awesome.
yes.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't show how Wrecker gets killed, because that's where I would cry.
Oh, Vader's gonna throw him across the room.
Tony, stop.
It's
I love
Vader.
him.
It's Vader.
Oh, but Wrecker.
They're gonna have him try to read a book and watch his brain explode. He's like, his head blows up.
Oh my!
Wrecker's like a sack of taters.
He reminds me of a dumb like jock.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I meant.
What I was gonna say is that when is Bad Batch season 3 supposed to come out?
Who knows?
Who
Nobody
knows?
knows.
Oh my god! Is
All
it the same
four of
time
these
that
projects-
the Ray movie supposed to come out?
Oh God,
No
probably.
one knows.
Nobody knows nothing about nothing. Only thing we
Huh.
know is that Will hates Skeleton Crew. That's all that's confirmed for this year. That's it.
I don't hate it. Look, if they told me something about it, maybe I would be super excited about it. But until I know something other than me being shown a logo, they could show a logo for anything. They did it with Rogue Squadron. They did it with droids. They did it with Lando. Until I see something, it's thin air. It's the Force.
Yeah, and is it true? Is this rumor true? By the way, speaking of something out of thin air, the Ray movie, is it delayed again, or is it true? What the hell is going on with that movie?
Nobody
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 knows.
knows.
That's the theme of this tonight. No
Literally.
one knows.
It's they said it was some small outlet who knows the guy who watches Dave Filoni's dogs said that it's going to get delayed, and then they immediately were like, oh wait, no it's not, because we talked to an inside source at Star Wars and they said it's not. And then right after that they were like, oh, it's definitely going to come out in December 2026. Nobody knows. Daisy Ridley so far has just said she was excited. We don't even know the title of the movie yet. We just know that she's going to be in it.
It's gonna be
We
called
also
no one
don't,
knows
like-
nothing.
That's the thing. We also have not, and I was looking at it yesterday. We also have not really gotten confirmation that Rey is the main character of that movie.
But it's the Rey movie, just like Ahsoka's in Ahsoka, Raising Rey movie.
It's not called the Rey movie. It's not called Rey.
Rey.
Until that's the thing. Nobody knows.
The Rey movie called Rey.
What does Yoda say in Revenge of the Sith? Unforeseen, the future is. Like, nobody knows shit, dog.
Isn't that a shame, though? Oh my gosh, we're talking about like this $1 billion IP, you know, Star Wars, and no one knows nothing.
And nobody at
knows
Lucasfilm
nothing.
has Twitter.
Oh my god!
Just tweet something.
Yeah, just a release date.
Not even there. There's not even a logo.
Or
I mean-
any of these things, just somebody from Lucasfilm just put an emoji thumbs up under it. Like, cool. Just somebody corroborate with it.
Or like I said, at least like a logo, because at least Skeleton Crew has a logo.
Right?
Don't start. Will. Don't start.
Skeleton Crew's got more than the Rey movie.
And they have what is it? They have 8-word description.
Yeah,
wait.
seriously. Look,
We have
what do
better
we know about
chances of
Skeleton
getting an.
Crew?
We'll have a better chance of seeing Skeleton Crew than the Rey movie.
Well, I
Yeah.
heard the
They're
only
all
thing I
gonna
heard
come
about
out
the
on
Rey
the
movie.
same day in 2068.
The only thing I heard about the Rey movie is that she's pregnant with Ben Solo's kid.
What
Like-
he forced
From his
forced-
hand on her stomach at the end of Rise.
That's what I don't know.
That's a new way to get pregnant.
That's what I heard.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if it's true. If anyone else in the chat say something,
That's one of
Oh.
like 7 rumors. She's pregnant, and then they're twins, and there's like a million
Oh,
different
Lord.
things.
oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
yeah.
Maybe she's
start-
pregnant with Finn's baby.
I guess we'll see what color those babies come out in the movie. We'll know who the dad is.
Oh my goodness.
Look at what's
Feels like
No, I'm actually looking for info about Skeleton Crew. Like, there's nothing.
I have some, but we can't watch it live. Once we go off, I got something
Yeah.
for you.
During Star Wars Celebration at the end of May 2022, the series title was revealed by Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Flex.
Dave Filoni
post
was
that.
serving as an executive producer, Lucasfilm, inspired by the Goonies. All right. It's just the same thing over and over again. And you know what? Here's something. Kennedy was said it's interesting hearing them pitch it.
It's interesting.
That's the quote we read about it. It was cool to hear the idea. What's the idea?
Kids in
It's just
space.
annoying. Kids
uh,
in space. It's Magic School Bus.
this deserves a Mando spin.
That's how I feel
Oh.
right now. That's what my brain's doing.
All right, guys.
good.
All I gotta say, this was a fun show.
Yeah.
Very fun show.
Love
Thank
having
you
you
guys.
guys on.
Love having you guys on.
Thank you.
We know what gets Will triggered.
I apologize for the aggression. Jedi should be mindful of their thoughts and their surroundings. And I got upset, and I apologize to anybody in chat. I hope you're excited for Skeleton Crew. I hope Skeleton Crew is great. And
Can
I
I?
hope
Can
we
I?
know. I hope we get a little bit more MFing information.
You know
about
what's
it,
funny?
other than 2 words that are skeleton and crew.
You know what's funny? I feel like was it Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther in Infinity War, where he's like, "Get this man a shield." I'm like, "Get this man a synopsis." That's
Correct!
Get Will a synopsis
Or a
Some-
cast. Or
Or
just a timeline. Like, we know it might connect to Mando season 3. Okay, is Mando going to be in it?
Get
Maybe.
this man a
I'm
synopsis.
done yelling.
Oh, but yeah, thank you to everyone
So
tuning in tonight.
angry.
Shh. I love it. I love it.
He's passionate. He's
Hey,
passionate.
He's passionate.
I just love this stuff.
But I just want to say thank you for all you guys for tuning in. Please check out Will on his Instagram and his YouTube channel if you want to see more of his Skeleton Crew rants. Diamond Figs, Will, when is your next what do you got coming up next?
I don't know.
On your
I
channel.
got no idea. Whatever. Star Wars news. Who knows? There'll be something that'll come up tomorrow that will.
Dude, you gotta make a clip of just your Skeleton Crew. Dude,
I'm
telling
sure. I'm sure everybody would be real cool about that in the comments.
But I think it will blow up. But yeah, please check out Will on his Instagram and YouTube. Tony, what you got coming up on your channel? What's your can you tell us your next guest, or you gonna let us wait and see?
So this Friday on Sif Talk podcast, I have Ashton Charette on. So he does a lot of Star Wars music breakdowns on Instagram.
So good.
Yeah. So it was so
nice.
interesting to talk to him from the perspective of someone when they're watching shows, they kind of like listen to the music, and he's a huge John Williams fan. So like, it's crazy the subtle little details and things he notices in all the shows and stuff. So that drops Friday on the Sif Talk podcast channel, 11 a.m. Bam.
Nice.
Please, guys, check out his channel. He does an awesome job with his interviews. Please check both Will's and Tony's channels. Amazing content, amazing guys. Always happy to have them on our show.
Dark Side Secrets every Wednesday at 5. Dark Side Secrets every Wednesday at 5. You can see both
Dark
of them.
Side Secrets
live
Wednesday at 5 live, and you get to see Will,
Raw.
hopefully Raw. And tonight was just a little bit of a taste of what goes on that show. So you please check them out. Sean, Nilda, another one in the books. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of
fun.
I was cracking up.
I know. I feel I didn't speak much tonight because I was just enjoying having.
Sorry.
No.
Apologize.
I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I was
enjoy
laughing
you
too
guys
hard that
thoroughly.
it ignited the worst heartburn in me.
No, I enjoy
That's my
having
fault.
you guys on, man. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys
This
are
was
And
awesome.
fun.
Will, you and I were finally in the same video.
You're on the same show. Yeah.
We're
I
on the
know.
same
If it happened
show.
a third time, I definitely was like, all right, Nilda hates me for
So
he's
that's
like,
up.
No.
no, you're so good. I love the content you make. And she's like behind me throwing darts at a picture on the wall of me.
No. I'm telling you, one of them I was sick. I wasn't even supposed to be on tonight's show, but I was able to like
Oh, how convenient.
No, I was supposed
wow.
No, seriously, I was supposed to have a root canal done today, but the doctor that
That's
was
what she
supposed
said.
to be doing it,
Put that one.
Hell, at
That-
8 o'clock.
I'm supposed to be having a root canal, and I haven't been able to get it done because things have been, things have been happening.
Yeah.
We
But-
We were on the same show, Will.
I know. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I yelled the whole time.
What is it
No,
like the movie?
we
It's
love it.
not, not
No, it's
you.
awesome.
It was just me.
He's like, man,
So-
I got that. It's not you. It's just me.
Yeah.
It was me.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah,
May
thanks
the
for hanging out,
midichlorians
everybody.
be with you guys always and
Peace.
forever. Good night.
Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.